In this video, I will explain about the last part of this matrix question, which is B part 2. If you watched my previous video, we have concluded that the order of matrix Y is a 1 by 2 matrix. And in part 2, we have to find this matrix Y. Before solving the question, we have to go through a few concepts about the inverse of a matrix. The inverse of a matrix can be defined as follows. Let's say we have the matrix ABCD. The inverse of this matrix ABCD is to first put an inverse notation -1 at the top right corner of this matrix. And then let's look at the formula. We swap the position of A and D, and we add a negative sign in front of B and C. And we have to multiply by 1 over AD minus BC. Notice that AD minus BC is also called the determinant. So in order for a matrix to have an inverse, the determinant cannot be 0. Sorry. So let's start to solve part B, part 2. I will first write down the equation YA is equal to C. So I know my C is 11, 32, negative 32. A is 3, negative A, negative 1, and 4. Let's check again. 3, negative 8, negative 1, 4. Very good. So the first step of solving this matrix equation is to multiply both sides by the inverse of matrix A. Awesome. After that, we have to go through a few matrix multiplication rules here. The first rule is we have to understand the product of a matrix and an inverse matrix is the identity matrix. So here we will get the identity matrix. A 2 by 2 identity matrix is given as follows. I will copy the rest. The second rule we have to know is that the product of a matrix and the identity matrix will be the matrix itself. So Y times the identity matrix here will give us Y. Awesome. So all we need to do now is to find the inverse of matrix A. Let's plug this into the formula. So I will just apply the formula. A is 3, D is 4, B is negative 8, C is negative 1. So I will swap the position of A and D and add a negative sign in front of B and C. So this is the inverse function of matrix A. Okay, let's plug this into our answer here. So notice that 3 times 4 minus negative 8 times 1 is just 12 minus 4. I will write this down shortly. 4183. So this is just 1 over 4. I will change the position between 11, negative 32, the first matrix, and 1 over 4. So let's do the matrix multiplication now. Notice that the first matrix is a 1 by 2 matrix, and the second matrix is a 2 by 2 matrix. So we know the result is 1 by 2. And let's just do rows times column. 11 times 4 plus negative 32 times 1, and row times column. Let's simplify the answer. For the first result, we will get 12. For the second result, we will get negative 8. Finally, let's multiply 1/4 inside the matrix. I will get 3, negative 2, and this is the answer for matrix Y.